to happen. Within the confines of a church, the one thing that I've always thought was a systematic problem was the separation of the education of young people versus what they consider to be adults. When Jesus ministered, he had everybody together. I don't really see any sense for taking a young man or a young woman other than the disruption factor because you have a baby crying. But if you're in a situation where you're actually ministering, that word of God is going to fall evenly upon everybody. And they might say, well, we need to make it so people can understand it. I don't see where there's any extension where an African-American church here in the city of Charlotte is extending itself to these institutions to make it so for them to feel comfortable to come in. In most instances, most African-American churches are very insulated. If you are a part of our quote-unquote church family, you're welcome in. If you look different than us, I love the story that you just told. I'm going to have you tell that story in a minute about the perception you have with people when you see people. And I remember when, as a church member doing homeless ministry, bringing the homeless men and women into the congregation with everybody sweet-smelling suits and looking all good and everything, and these people coming in from having been on the streets and how resistant they were to that. That made me want to vomit. And the pastors never really acknowledging or really embracing. It's the same thing with the schools. What pastor can you name has been to these colleges to meet with the president and say to the president, you have a valuable resource with all these young, beautiful minds here. We need to embrace these people, bring these people in, and let them interface with our young people. They might not all be Christians, but there's something to be said for black folks getting together and talking, because there might be something that would trigger something that could change, make a positive change in our community. And I know that there's just a tremendous resource right around the corner here on Beatties Ford Road. It's not even being touched.